Hey everyone, and welcome! I'm Mr. Rita Adel, and today we're going to tackle something in English that can be a little tricky: causative verbs. To get us started, let's just jump right in with a really simple, everyday example so you can see exactly what I mean.
So, just think about the last time you got a haircut. Did you actually stand in front of the mirror with a pair of scissors and do it yourself? Or did you go to a salon and have someone do it for you? How we answer that question is, well, it's the key to everything we're talking about today.
And just look at the difference here. See how a tiny little change in the words completely flips the meaning? On the left, I cut my hair means you are the barber. But on the right, I had my hair cut means you were the customer. That right there, that's the magic of the causative form.
So here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the what and the why, then we'll build the structure, we'll practice it together, test what we've learned, and I'll leave you with a super handy cheat sheet. I promise, by the end of this, you're going to feel way more confident with this. Okay, so first things first, let's start with the basics. What exactly is this causative thing, and maybe more importantly, why should we even use it? The easiest way to think about it is this. You're the boss. You're the one paying for something, or asking for a service, or just arranging for a job to be done by somebody else. You don't do the action, but you cause it to happen. Get it? And listen, this isn't some dusty old grammar rule you'll never use. We use this all the time for really common, everyday stuff. I mean, think about it. Getting a haircut, fixing your car, cleaning your clothes, painting your house. Anytime you hire a pro, this is the language you're going to need. All right, let's move on to the fun part, the blueprint. Let's see how we actually build this thing. It's kind of like a simple recipe, and once you know it, you can use it for pretty much anything. So here it is, our 4-step recipe. It's so simple. First, you start with the subject. That's you, the person arranging everything. Second, you add the magic verb, have or get. Third comes the object, the thing that's getting the action. And you finish it all off with the past participle. Just remember that simple formula. Okay, enough with the theory. Now for the really fun part. Let's actually work through some examples together. I'm going to show you a sentence, and we're going to transform it using our brand new formula. Okay, so check this one out. Someone is going to paint our house tomorrow. How can we rewrite this to show that we are the ones arranging it? Just think back to that formula. Subject, have, object, past participle. What do you think? Yes, exactly. We are going to have our house painted tomorrow. See how that works? We followed the formula perfectly. Awesome job. Let's try another one. Here's a super common one. The hairdresser cut my hair this morning. Sure, the hairdresser did the action, but how do you say it from your perspective? You're the one who paid for it, right? Perfect. You didn't cut it yourself. You arranged for it. So you say, I had my hair cut. Honestly, this is a great example of how using the causative just makes your English sound so much more natural, so much more fluent. Okay, one more. Andy's suit was dirty, so he took it to the cleaners. How can we say this a little more smoothly, a little more directly, using our causative form? You've got it. He had it cleaned. It's just so much more concise, and it sounds way more like a native speaker than saying, the cleaners cleaned his suit for him. He had it cleaned. Simple. Wow, you're doing great with this. So let's do a quick, super low-stakes quiz just to see how well all this information is sticking. No pressure at all. Just give it your best shot. Okay, I'm going to show you a sentence with a few options. All you got to do is pick the one that fits best, based on that formula we learned. Ready? All right, number 1. My hair is so long. I'm going to... Well, if you're going to a salon, you're arranging the service. So the correct answer is C. I'm going to have it cut. Okay, next step. The car was making strange noises, so I what yesterday? The big clue here is yesterday, so we know it's in the past. You arrange for a mechanic to do the work, so the answer has to be A. I had it fixed. And the last one, the windows are filthy. I must... You see those dirty windows. You decide you need to hire someone. So, I must B. Have them cleaned. Excellent work on that quiz. Okay, for our last section, I've got something you can take a screenshot of or just jot down for later. This is your quick go-to reference guide for using the causative in all the different tenses. This table is so incredibly useful. But look, notice the most important pattern here. The causative verb, have, it changes to match the tense, right? It becomes has, had, will have, are having. But the main verb, checked, installed, delivered, fixed, it always stays in the past participle form. That is the golden rule right there. So let's just recap the big takeaways. First, use the causative whenever you arrange for a service. Second, always remember that simple formula, subject plus have plus object plus past participle. Third, remember that have is the part that changes with the tense. And finally, the main action verb, it's always the past participle. If you can master those 4 points, you have totally mastered the causative. And that's a wrap on our little study session. I really hope you feel way more confident using the causative now. The key is to keep practicing. So think about it. How can you use this in your own life? Are you going to have your car serviced this month? Or maybe have a pizza delivered tonight? Whatever it is, you've got this. Well done today.